Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent, baby. Country Club adjacent.
Welcome back to another edition of Country Club Adjacent. I'm the guy today, I guess, doing the intro. It's your boy Aristotle, aka Blake Weber. To my left is the ever illustrious and beautifully, just a beautiful young man, Mark.
Let's go.
The Dark Smalls.
Oh, Mark the Dark.
Mark the Dark, dude.
I like the dark.
And today, I'm very excited to announce we have a guest. Jake and Griff are in therapy right now.
Yeah, they're in court.
They're in couples therapy.
They're trying to figure out who gets what club.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out who gets what shitty club from Lucky Golf.
Oh,
that was
God.
sent to us.
So embarrassing.
Shout out Lucky Golf, bro. Love your stuff.
Wait, I'm introing our guest.
Oh, yeah. My bad, bro.
Our
Chill,
sponsors.
Our divorced parents are out of here. Guys, we have in studio John Crist, dude. A fabulous comedian.
What a
awesome human being. All the way here from Nashville, right?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville,
Holy,
Tennessee.
dude.
Are people gonna be there? Are they gonna, when they see this? Are they let down that the other two guys aren't here? What are they?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
They're. It's
People
better.
do not
Better.
watch the pod for Jake and Griff.
They don't.
No, they do not.
Okay.
They're like,
They-
thank God Jake and Griff aren't here.
Yeah.
They do. Okay. Yeah,
They watch to hear what weird marital drama they have. They're a mixed couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're
Because Jake's Jewish.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Griff is a ginger. So
Right.
they watch to see what drama has occurred in the week. They go on like
And they
really-
fight with each other.
Yeah, they go on dates
Yeah.
and stuff. It's really cute.
They live together.
No,
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 okay.
they
That's
act
what
like
makes it
it, though.
complicated. Yeah.
they do.
Which is
act like-
funny because like me and Griff used to have the tumultuous relationship.
Yep.
And then we just like,
worked
you
it
know
out.
what? We really just stopped talking and it fixed everything.
Yeah.
You just stop talking.
Is this a relationship podcast? Yeah. It's relationship advice.
You know, ultimately,
Stop,
I
yeah.
think it's either a food blog or a relationship podcast.
Yeah.
It's one of
Turns
those
into
two
that.
things.
Yeah.
So certainly nothing to do with golf. Which
No,
is
yeah, and me and Griff actually talk. We do talk.
Okay.
No, we just it's. I didn't mean it like that.
no, but it's adorable. I mean,
It
it's
is.
funny. That's
It is. What didn't somebody have a bit about? It's a couple and they have a podcast together and they don't talk in real life. And then any type of like disagreement, or they go save it for the pod, and then they talk about it on the podcast.
That's
and then they
literally
never talk.
That's literally Griff and Jake.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the comedian's white stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what it is, dude. Save it for the pod.
You're like, dude, I hear you, but let's wait till the cameras are on.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I'll say this: like, I would like to get in. Like, I was flirting about doing a pod with my girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
But like
Ooh.
already being in a pod with a nice Jewish gentleman,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I can't have equity talks with my girlfriend. Dude. You know what I'm saying?
There's that aspect of it, and it's already. I feel like you're already getting that. You're
Yeah,
already getting.
Also that.
Yeah.
You have to be like, I feel like with my girlfriend sometimes you be like, you're like, I talked about this on the just if you listen, I already discussed this. So
Yes.
now she's gonna be like, wait, you're doing a bit on me?
Yeah.
I go, oh, we talked about this week. Now we can, but you don't want to have.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you meet your? For everyone that doesn't know, John is a very funny stand-up comedian. He just
Thank you,
released a
brother.
special on YouTube.
Yep.
Let's go.
What's it called?
It's called. What
See
are
that?
we
See
doing?
what I did? I just fucking put it down.
Drop
bro. I'm
it.
sorry,
and
bro.
I picked it
My
up,
bad,
dude.
dude.
It's called What Are We Doing?
I should have.
What are we
I should have
doing?
known that.
Yeah, what are we doing?
What are
To
we
be
doing?
honest, the only comedy I watch now is like horribly bad comedy.
Nothing
so
better.
it's a compliment that
Okay.
I haven't watched it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't watch any good comedy.
What's
Bad comedy.
It's so good.
It's just so
It's-
like I can't believe I'm watching this.
Do you ever
Like,
get?
in real
I can't
time.
do it, dude. I
can't do
cannot-
it?
I don't watch comedy at
Oh,
all.
dude,
Yeah.
my favorite thing is scrolling down my Instagram feed,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll get the sponsored ads.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
From
no.
the
Bad comics?
from like the open micers that just started, and they decided to post their 7-minute open mic set at
Don't-
Laughing Devil.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And it's like just
like
so fun.
who
dude.
asked for that?
Oh,
Who's
it's
like
the best.
more comedy clip?
Dude, I can't. I just don't watch comedy comedy at all. I watch like murder documentaries,
Yeah,
and I just like I consume murder. I guess
When you get home, when you are free,
Yeah.
you go. That's where you go.
I go to my murder podcast, and I just go to like murder documentary, and
But you can't take those in like 90-second reels. You got to be invested.
you got to be invested.
Yeah, you can't just be like in the background.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like memes and murder over
Yeah.
in my house.
Yeah, so and you have to be invested in these bad stand-up comedy videos.
Yeah,
I cannot, dude.
It's the best.
We have me and like Aaron Weber's another comic, and Ryan Long's the comic out of it. We like you send them back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Because
man.
everybody's like
We'll tag them. Well,
content, and then you're starting out as a comic.
Yep.
And now, like I would say 5 years ago, there wasn't a video camera at no one's recording.
Yeah.
And now everything's recorded.
Yep.
So they're like, I just did 7 minutes.
Yep.
This should go, and like it shouldn't.
No, it shouldn't go on for
Dude.
like 5
It
more
shouldn't
years,
go-
dude.
Yeah, before you even like touch a post.
Yes.
Like just do
Oh,
that
I
in
didn't.
secret.
I wouldn't have ever thought about posting anything. Even like 10 years in, I was like, still don't want to.
Yeah.
Well, what about this? I'll ask you guys both. If my buddy asked me, he goes, I want to start doing. You know the guy that does he watches the tape of the football, and he does the RJ30. What's his name?
I think I've seen clips.
Okay, yeah. So he goes, I want to start comedy. He goes, I want to do it for the first time. He lives in DC. I go, here's where to go. And I go, you can do one of two things. Everybody does one or two things for their first time. They're going to either go and don't tell anyone to a place across town. No one's going to know them, do their 5 minutes, or stack the audience, invite so you don't, and you could do better that way. What would you do?
I
Invite everybody or invite nobody?
I would invite nobody.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I wanna like see how I do, like with people I don't know, so
Yeah.
that like at some point
Yeah.
I could be like, "Yo, come to the show." I have chops now.
Yeah, okay, yeah. What'd you do?
What would I do, or what
What
did I
you do? Yeah, what did you do?
What did I do?
First
I
time.
invited everybody.
Yeah,
dude.
see, everybody has
I
a different.
fucking
Yeah.
blew it, dude.
No.
I'll say this.
And then they never came back.
Oh my god, dude! I invited everybody, and like my third time out, I got booked for a bringer show, and I was like, dude, I'm fucking making it, dude. I fucking brought like 60
my.
people.
Jesus.
Tell them what a
girlfriend's
bringer show.
friends.
Tell them what a bringer show
A
is.
bringer show is you only get booked on the show because you just started out, so people want to come see you.
Yeah.
And so
That's
everyone
how they
comes
fill.
out.
That's how they fill the place because
Yep.
you're promising them 20 people or something.
And the 2-drink minimum. That's where the
so-
club makes their
I
money.
did about
Absolutely.
3 or 4 bringer shows in my first year of comedy, and like 60, then 40,
Yep.
then 30,
You burn 'em.
then 10.
they're
Burn
then
through all of them, dude.
For the next 10 years,
Nobody.
Bro, I just headlined the Punchline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like legitimately had got booked by the booker, and none of my friends came out.
See?
Still sold it out.
Yeah.
Still sold out.
But
That's good.
my friends are like, we've seen them before.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like
Well, this is in the Bible. I tell us a lot. Jesus couldn't do miracles in his hometown. That's you, dude.
was Jesus a bringer?
Jesus was a bringer comic,
No,
dude.
in Nazareth, and when he would go on the road, he's like, Jesus is in town. He's
Yeah.
in town. They're like, is that the guy that used
No one
to
cares.
to
Yeah.
make the wood, like the carpenter guy?
Yeah.
No, they couldn't do miracles in
Nah,
his
dude.
hometown.
Well, they took him out in his hometown, didn't they?
I think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he went to Bethlehem to where he was born. His
Oh, okay.
family was
Oh
born.
yeah, well yeah. That's a much like rappers. You know, Jesus was the same. It's like rappers get big and they stay in their hood.
That's
and
right.
It's like
Yeah.
that's where they get got, dude.
That's right.
Every time. Literally every time. So
Jesus
it's like,
should have moved.
They're
dude.
like, hey, what's the podcast where we need to talk about how rappers get killed? Like 3 white guys.
That's right.
In off Abbott Kinney, dude.
So where did you film the special?
In Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
at a theater
Yeah,
or a
theater,
club?
The Alabama Theater.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm gonna watch that.
It's good. Yeah, it's great.
I hope it's good because then I'll only watch a little bit. But
Yeah.
then if it's bad,
He'll go,
I'll be like,
Blake's
watch
gonna
the
go back
whole
to his
thing.
murder podcast. Yeah.
yeah, I'll just be watching murder podcast.
Well, there's no way you could tell everybody this like music. If you are you got a song, you practice it in your room
Yep.
in the studio, and then when it's good, we can't.
yeah, no.
We just got to go. Here's a thing I might like,
yeah, here's
and
a
then-
thought that's half baked.
and then everybody goes, "Nope."
Yep.
And I go, "What? I thought that was." They're like, "No," and
No.
I go, "Dang it, dude."
When you- when-
that's why we love it.
yeah.
yeah. When
Yeah.
you first started out, did you? Because when I first started out, I wrote down word for word.
Yeah.
Even like
Yep.
the breaks.
Yep.
Of like,
Like here's where
crowd-
this will be the applause. This will be the laughter, and it doesn't come, and it's like, oh fuck, what now?
I would practice it in my garage, like with the timer, and like fucking be like 15 minutes.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Let's go,
I
dude.
got an hour.
I'll be headlining next week.
Any comic that says they have an hour has 10
Yeah.
max.
Literally.
Did you meet is it your girlfriend or your wife?
Girlfriend.
Did you meet your girlfriend before comedy or during comedy?
I mean, during.
During.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
since comedy. Yeah.
So she gets it to when you're talking about this is like bring it back. I'm jumping around a little bit, but you were like
if you're doing a thing.
if you're doing a thing about her, because
Yeah.
a lot of my stuff like is relationship material now. It's because it's like, hey, listen up, lady.
Yeah.
I've been with you, face to face for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Because that's all we can do is hang out with each other. So like, obviously, that's what I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Talk
But
about
she,
stuff.
and I've learned like I've had many girlfriends come and go through my comedic career.
Mark's a playa.
No. It's just like the comedy. It takes a lot out of you,
Yeah.
you know. Like, and to date a comic is the worst, and especially dating a comic
yeah.
who's just starting out. And so, like, my
if you're
jokes,
ahead of her in the game.
yeah.
Yeah,
And so, like, my jokes used to be very like detrimental to the relationship. Now it's just like, it's like, hey, we're talking about it. We both laugh, like, and I'll bring certain
Yeah,
things
yeah.
up, like, hey, this is funny, right? And like, she's like, yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You know,
Versus there's stuff that she gets mad at.
my
or
girlfriend,
girlfriends in the
my
past.
girlfriend has never ever gotten mad at a choice.
Premise or
I had a premise
Okay.
because I feel like now I'm able to like come from a good place
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
And it's like
not malicious.
it's not malicious.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which like early on you confuse edgy and
Yeah.
malicious
with being mean.
with
Yeah.
being like critical.
Yeah.
You know?
well, the like if I always say like Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle have done more to solve racism than Jesse Jackson.
Literally.
But because they go like the difference between black people in the media or whatever, and then you laugh at it, and then you drive home and you go, yeah, that's weird that we treat black people different because of skin color. It
Absolutely.
but an open micer is just racist.
It's just
Sometimes
Racist,
it doesn't really.
sexist.
Yeah. You go, oh, this is just mean.
Yeah.
It's not funny or it's not.
Yeah, I feel like that's they're doing like an impression. Early on,
Yeah,
they're doing like an
yeah.
impression of a comedian, and they're like, "Oh, it's got to be like a Hard Knocks guy
Yeah.
or girl."
Or
and,
you see the guys on TV.
yeah,
Do like going back and forth with the audience. You're like, oh, everybody can do that. And
Yeah.
like, I've seen comics get beat up.
good,
Like, yeah, yeah.
fucking good, dude.
I've had to dodge a few.
Yeah, you have.
Oh yeah, dude. I used to be horrible.
What do you
Oh,
mean? Like, because
man.
it was bad, or because it was
Yeah, because I'm
hurtful?
just I'm like I used to get heckled. I still get heckled a lot for some reason, but like
Look
I
at
used to
him.
go
That's
right
why.
for the jugular.
Okay,
and then you
yeah.
realize like, oh, you can play off of it a little bit.
Yeah,
I think what you said, like, yeah, comics. I think the best comics are able to like change your mind in some ways.
Yeah,
Like,
Absolutely.
I just read a quote from Seinfeld saying like, I've never had my mind changed. You can be like
Yeah.
philosophical, but I've never had my mind changed with a bit. And it's like,
Yeah.
then you're not watching good
What?
comedy
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
even like watching one of Chappelle's latest specials, I remember like he had a joke about, it was about like abortion, and he was saying like, women, you have whatever, you have the right, it's your body, it's your choice. That's fine. I believe in that. But then also, I also have the choice to leave you with that kid, you know? Which
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah,
when my
making a
girlfriend heard
joke.
that, she was
Yeah.
like, oh, that makes sense. And I was like, that's a perfect, like, all right.
You're like, just think about this. Just think about it from this way. Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
think being a comedian, you're the best is if you're looking at each issue from both sides,
Yeah.
and then you're sewing up both sides.
You have
This
to.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
and it takes a certain level of skill to be able to tackle like an issue like that or make that statement.
Oh, high level.
If
light
you're
of it, yeah.
if you're
You're
if you're just an open micer, that comes out, that's going to be very bad.
Wow. Yeah, I
That's-
tried
No,
to do
yeah.
a bit about the the trans swimmer that like wins all the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I go, and of course everybody's like, I get like, especially in the South and on the
Yeah.
right, they're like, this is, and I go, I mean, they taught us in high school to like think outside the box and like, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over, and like, and I go, I was making a joke. I go, I kind of respect it. Like he couldn't win.
Yeah.
And then like it's a joke, but I go,
Yeah.
if you're losing, you're like, what is the? And then I go, y'all told him he could do this.
Yeah.
So and everybody's like, geez, dude. I go, good for him.
Yeah.
Y'all told him this was allowed.
Yep. And here she is winning now.
Yeah, she is a fucking workhorse. Let me tell you.
Good for her, dude. Good for her.
Yeah. And there's going to be a lot more. There's a very good trans golfer coming up in the college scene right now.
Really?
That it's gonna be hot.
Is this true or no? Is this a bit or is this real?
No. It's true. It's true. She's
man.
she's coming up in the college scene right now.
Yeah.
And she's a fucking stick, dude.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She's a stick. So it's just good. You want to see new opportunities for people that have been marginalized. And this conversation is only going to push society further to think more outside the box and be more accepting, I think, especially golf being such a closed-off sport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what comes from it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
What would you shoot? What's your handicap?
Oh, me, I'm all right. I was going to do a shitty joke right there, but
No, keep going.
Do it. I want to hear this.
I'm sorry, man. My bad.
all right. Let's.
I was waiting to see where this went.
I go, is this a bit? Is it a bit? You go, no, it's serious. I go, okay, go.
Ask me the question again.
The handicap question or
handicap.
Nothing. Yeah, what's your handicap?
Oh, me, I'm fucking retarded.
Jesus Christ. I hate that.
You
but
can't
it's
say
so-
that whole synopsis and then do that.
No, dude, it's funny, bro.
Juxtaposition.
It's a
funny,
joke,
bro, dude.
No, what I'll say. If
It's
your
so funny. I say that joke all the time,
Yeah.
and no one laughs. But anytime I hear it, it's so funny, dude.
It's awful, but that's why it's so funny.
Yeah. dude.
I can't figure out why you keep getting heckled.
I know. It's
what's
crazy,
your
bro.
deal,
I don't
dude?
understand.
I don't know, man. I don't know. My handicap right now, I'm at. I would say I'm like around a 10 to a 12.
All right.
On my best days, I'm like a 5 to a 7. On my worst, I'm a 20. But like usually hover around like 10 to a 12.
Okay.
What about you?
Brett, same 12.3 or something right now.
Okay.
But sometimes somebody told me, because you were talking about it, somebody told me to get my confidence up that just play around from the ladies' tees.
Ooh.
Have you ever thought about that?
All right. So
The Mark. Here we go. Let's go, Mark.
All right.
no, but I have played since, all the people on the pod are like long drivers.
Okay.
Like this dude hits the ball 380.
Really?
Griff is right under that. Jake is right around like 300.
Really?
Like, yeah, dude, like they pound the ball.
Yeah.
And so one round they were all playing from like the tips. And then I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking doing that. So
Gonna
then
be
I was
miserable all
playing
day.
it from the whites
Yeah.
or the blues maybe even, but it felt like I was playing from the forward tees.
Yeah.
We want to call them the forward tees.
Yeah, sorry.
It's
Yeah,
not the,
my bad.
No,
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Get off the podcast, but yeah. Come on, ladies' tees, yeah.
The guy that just says I'm fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the ladies.
It's not the
tees.
ladies' tees.
That's where I draw the
I
line.
pick and choose.
Okay. Fair.
And like I just empathized on how just condescending you're like
they were
spoken to.
Trashing on you all day.
Not even like that, but like they would just drive and then I would go set up in the tee box and they wouldn't even think about me and just blow by me.
yeah.
And I'm just sitting there on the tee box like,
Yeah.
you know what, guy, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so degrading to like not play from the tees that everyone else plays
Well,
from.
I think the Manolo guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we'll just leave it at that. But
Yeah.
okay, yeah. But speaking of your mind being changed,
Mm-hmm.
I did watch one of his, and he goes, "Hey, this sport's hard enough. Like, play from the tees that play from the whites because
I
that's
love
what
the
they're
whites.
for.
I love the whites.
Like, don't. But you get like an ego
Jeez.
thing.
Yeah.
You go, dude. You want to? And you go, if you say, hey, it's gonna be more fun for me if I play from the tips. I'm gonna be like, what's up, tips? But then also, I'm gonna hate every second. of it.
You're going to shoot 120.
Well,
And
that's
it's
our
gonna
boy
be
Griff.
miserable.
That's
Yeah.
our boy Griff. Griff's
Literally.
a big masochist, and he's got big like like I need to prove that my penis is as big as everybody else.
Yeah.
And he will always play from the tips and just like hate his life.
Yep.
Yeah.
To where it's like, no, dude, I want to play from the whites, and until I can break par from the whites, then I will move back.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's
To the
not
blues.
it's not a like a you're like, you know, you everybody drives and this one guy's like ahead and he's like, all right, so like y'all go first, right? Because I'm like doing it like,
Oh, yeah.
dude, it like people are somebody's short game is better, somebody's like that's the only manliness measure.
Yeah.
is the
Yes.
long drive.
Yeah.
At this point.
Where you're like,
yeah.
dude, your short game could be unbelievable, but I mean, there's golfers on the tour like that,
Yep.
and they're great, but it's like whatever his name is that just mashes the ball like, and he's like
Bryson.
yeah, and it's just like dah.
Yeah, we went out.
Swing speed.
That
100
dude is that's very good energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that.
Ah, that's his energy.
Oh, yeah.
That
okay,
is
that's
his
him.
energy.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Did he go on the tour or no?
He's going to live.
Is he going to live?
Going to live.
I
He's
saw
he's
that.
going.
Are they
he's-
calling it live or live?
I don't know. I'm calling it live.
I'm calling it Liev.
Wait, but
Yeah.
I thought it was
Like
it's not
that.
in Saudi Arabia.
No, it's
It's
just
like in London.
yeah. Well, it's all over the world. They're doing
Yeah.
They're doing some tournaments in Saudi Arabia. I think.
Is this your first time having a take on it, or have we already discussed it?
Well, it's much like Cuba, us like funding Cuba with guns and stuff. It's like
Essentially.
Saudi Arabia funding them with golf clubs. you
Yes.
know?
Yeah.
It's fun.
No, we've
We've
talked
chatted
about
about
it.
it.
We've chatted about it,
But
yeah.
now, like, it's
Now
really
it's real.
happening.
Now it's real.
So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, let's get into this. Yeah, Bryson he's starting in the first U.S. event,
Okay.
which is in Portland, Oregon. I'm not sure when.
Oh, I thought it was like all in their country. It's just
No.
another tour.
It's just another tour, but that plays worldwide. Unlike the PGA Tour, which is essentially
yeah.
just USA,
Yeah.
this is going to play courses all over the world. And I mean, those signing bonuses, dude, like, whew.
But the PGA guys can still play in all the other ones.
No.
No, but they can play in the British Open.
Yeah, but
Is that
that's
a PGA event?
that's
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It
a
is.
PGA
Oh, it is.
event.
Okay.
the British Open.
The British Open is a PGA.
British
event.
Open's not PGA.
Yes, it is.
Dang, dude.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna look this up
What about
because the U.S. Open's USGA. That's not PGA.
what's the Masters?
The Masters, I'm pretty sure is its own thing. That's why if you've won a major,
Yeah.
you can play on the LIV Tour and then also play in the majors.
But they
because
just said today they can't, or did they not?
Well, they just
Oh.
suspended. They just suspended
Let me look.
17 members of the PGA Tour, and they're not allowed to play. And that's why I think Bryson did it good because he's coming in late. So like maybe he can.
He's like, yo, what up?
Yeah,
after the U.S. Open.
yeah. Is the British Open
This is,
a PGA event? Jamie, look that up.
and you're not gonna trust him to look it up. You're like, outsource this one.
Yeah, it's a part of the European Tour, the PGA Tour. I think it's a part of everything. Dude.
Okay.
I mean, it's the Open, bro. It's like that's the
what-
first.
But I don't think it's run by the PGA.
No, I don't think it's.
So
the PGA like the
I don't think any of the Masters are besides the PGA.
just the PGA Championship. So
Yeah.
I think anyone
PGA,
can play in any major, if as long as they are exempt or qualify and also be on the LIV Tour.
Yeah.
The only thing they can't do for sure is they cannot do the Ryder Cup. Because I know Dustin Johnson spoke about that yesterday, where he's
they
like
say they're gonna
sad.
ruin it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he's not gonna be a part of it.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Well,
I know they're suspending him, but I didn't know the Ryder Cup.
all right, so they have like the Corn Ferries, like the minor leagues, right?
That's
And then-
right.
But then there's like if you have the European like soccer, MLS is kind of like lesser, but they all kind of like what are the other leagues?
Well,
European?
There's
You have
European. There's South American.
Okay, then they can go and Dustin Johnson currently can go play down there and they would love to have him
Dustin
Yeah.
Johnson can play on the European
anywhere.
anywhere.
He
Yep.
can choose anywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he would get a sponsor exemption if he
Most
doesn't have the
likely,
points
yes.
in that.
Most
okay.
likely, yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because Rory spent a lot of time on the European the last couple of years. And I think it's just because the mutual respect thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think this is more like the LIV Tour is more of a disrupting tour.
Yep.
To where they're going to be because they're playing in America and it's
Yeah.
not associated. It's not the minor
And
leagues
that's
for
never
anything.
happened
This is the first time.
that they're playing in America.
This is going to be the XFL.
Yeah.
This is going
Yeah.
to be the XFL.
You think so?
Would
I
be-
mean, dude, with the money that they have, and like it's first off, it seems like they're making the sport like more exciting.
Okay.
In-
It's all team play, right?
It's which I don't understand yet. I'm gonna have to watch this weekend and see
Is
like
it on TV?
let's find
Probably
out.
streaming somewhere.
God damn it!
It's on the Alibaba channel.
Another another minute of dead air.
Let's go. Here, let's add it. Will the LIV Tour be on TV?
It's all three. Look.
LIV Golf has promised the league will be on live television via
Al Jazeera.
via premium and free-to-air broadcasting, providing coverage in 138 territories. From where though? What network is covering
It's
LIV?
probably like you watch it online and you just stream it to your TV.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what it is. LIV Golf has previously claimed that it would get broadcast coverage. DAZN has snapped up the rights in the majority of its active markets.
What's crazy is they could probably just buy the PGA Tour.
With the money.
For sure, they could just buy the
Dude,
PGA Tour.
they gave Dustin Johnson, who, of course, he's like one of the top golfers in the world, but he's kind of, in a sense, since the 2020 Masters, has been relatively irrelevant. He hasn't won shit. He hasn't done anything. He's just kind of floating around top 20.
You still see him on the leaderboard.
Yeah. But he hasn't really done shit.
Yeah.
And they gave him $125 million.
Yeah, I saw something
I
today
thought
on
200.
No, 125.
Holy shit.
on Twitter. They go like, all y'all like with your like moral high ground, like you wouldn't take a job across the street for another $20 an hour.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
hey, I'm on board. The only thing I can't get on board with is people's moral high ground with not doing that. Like basketball players do it all the time. F1 does it all the time.
Yep.
But now you're saying, oh, because of the human right, like miss me with that.
Yeah.
Just miss me with all like is that true? But don't say like you might drive a Toyota and that they might. You have no idea. Just because you go play an event doesn't mean you're supporting or like, oh, really?
No.
Dude, what the Puma?
Yeah,
do you have any
I-
idea what the Puma CEO did last week? Are you supporting
no
that?
shouts out to Puma. No shouts out to Cobra either.
No.
People will know that.
Not zero.
So like, that's I guess that's the whole issue. I know that Rory just came out and said this was Rory always comes with.
He always says the right thing.
Rory's got such
Yeah, I
a
do.
astute ass
I make him
thing.
cry sometimes when he says something. I remember about the Masters.
Oh, yeah.
I've cried.
What did he say about the Masters?
He just said it was like his something about his kids.
Yeah.
Something about Tiger, and he's crying.
Yeah.
He's like, I love this so much. And
Yeah.
we were like,
So Rory said, like he said, I'm not going to treat Dustin Johnson any differently. People have all different politics, this and that. But any time that you take something strictly for the money, usually doesn't work out for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So,
and I feel like he's right.
that is fair.
If your
I
decision
agree.
is solely based
agree.
on money, it usually isn't the best
Doesn't
decision.
work out.
But
You know?
120 million. Here's why I like that's the right take. That's absolutely the right take. But here's why I could disagree with that from a real world example. So first off, $120 million, $125 million. That's
Here's why I would take a job is because it's $125
$25 million.
Yeah.
So start there.
Say less.
Second off, I know that there in Las Vegas, some resident DJs at one point got picked up by a club, by a different club that was trying to rebrand and become something on the strip. They got giant signing bonuses, huge signing bonuses. The club can't sustain. They can't get people in the doors. They fall apart. And all those DJs went back to their old residencies and got those checks as well. So they ended up literally, they went away for the money, but they got paid, and then the shit falls apart, and then they go back to their old spots and then got paid again. So, there's a real life example of it really working out.
Nobody would be like not welcome any of those guys back.
No.
Yeah.
No, because they're the reason
Also,
people are coming.
How did Greg Norman like slide under the radar? No one trashes him. He's the leader of it.
Yeah.
He's the spokesperson of
But
it.
have you seen Greg Norman, dude?
Yeah.
He's a fucking specimen.
He's got a hog, dude.
Yeah.
You
Like,
saw that
does he?
picture.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god, Greg Norman's packing.
Huge.
Is it?
Yes, dude. People listen to him.
I
Because
like how you go.
He's
you
won
said,
2 majors and 12 down there, bro.
yeah,
Like that dude's grand slamming, bro.
it's
He
crazy.
said, I like how you said. You obviously you've like seen the photos. Like it's
Yeah.
You've
I haven't.
obviously-
Dude, I can. You want to?
Obviously.
You want
not more dead air? We don't need more dead
No,
air.
I'll pull it up, dude. Mark.
I'll
as long as
inspect
Mark's
this.
not talking at the same time.
I'll inspect this photo.
It's like already in his recent.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, dude.
I resave it every month, so it's right there in my. Yeah, here
we
you go.
airdrop it to random
his
people.
wallpaper.
Look at that.
Oh, I have seen that photo.
You saw
I
that
have seen- I've
photo.
seen that
You saw that photo.
yeah.
You saw that photo.
Jesus Christ.
What is that thing, dude?
That's illegal, dude.
I mean, that's some kind of Australian snake, dude. I can't think of a
He
species.
knows when he's wearing that.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
the same thing that
yeah.
killed Steve Irwin, dude.
literally, dude. But yeah, I don't know. I'm joining. If I'm in the same position as someone who's not like winning on tour consistently,
Yeah.
and I get a giant offer, I'm going to LIV Tour. It makes sense.
Well, I heard that. Well, Phil originally said that like he goes the tour with the rise of social media and content and everything. He's like they own everything.
Yeah.
Like I can't post a clip. I can't even like bring my own guy.
Yeah.
Like and follow me. And I go, all right, well, like the rules of like the big networks have now changed because I have a big fan base. I put out a special on YouTube.
Yep.
And it's crushing.
Yeah.
Because the rule you have taken to like CBS or
You don't need the middleman.
I got it, and
Yep.
and they should
Yes.
have that too.
All sorts of the entertainment industry are
They should.
changing in that way.
and
Yeah.
and if they haven't, and they that's all they're saying. Like we love like the attention, and they love the PGA Tour. They're not saying they don't.
Yeah.
But they go if I got an Instagram and I can't do. Hey, give me a copy of the putt.
The 28-foot putt that I made that slopes down the back of the fastest green in the world.
and drained it. Well,
Yeah.
the same with the college football. They're
Yeah.
like, dude, you guys are billionaires. We should be in on this a little.
Yep.
And that's all they're kind of. That's the only critique of the PGA Tour I've heard.
Yeah. Well, and then from our end, going to the events and whatnot, it was a nightmare.
Oh,
Like,
it is.
Oh, to
it is
film.
a
to
nightmare.
film with
Yeah.
media passes,
Nightmare.
with proper credentials.
Dude, we
Ugh.
we went out to a tournament that we were hired by the people that were sponsoring the tournament, putting it on.
Yep.
And
Really?
we were told we were not allowed to film any gameplay, and we're like, okay, that's fine. You can just film crowd stuff. And the amount of hassle that we
Yeah,
got from
yeah,
these
yeah,
people on the tour,
Yep.
and like even dropping credentials, they're like, you can't do that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
why we're here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like we almost got arrested.
Came here for that.
Well, and then not only start there, just doing the content itself was difficult.
Yeah.
Once uploaded,
Yeah.
bear in mind there was no
nothing.
specifications
I
of like what you have
I already
to
know
do.
where the story's going.
Yeah, it's once uploaded, like, oh, that's a little too edgy. We're gonna need you to take that down.
Really?
Because it's so stuffy.
Yeah,
Now,
that's-
me being
yeah.
me being a prideful
Yeah.
asshole.
Did you do the what's your handicap joke on the video? That's probably why. They're like,
Yeah, dude.
On behalf of
I've
the
done it multiple times. It's
on
never
behalf
aired.
of the PGA. They're like, dude, we can't-
unbelievable.
Yeah, PGA told me to tell.
Yeah, PGA doesn't like that word.
I can understand why people don't want to take that money because of where the source of the money comes from, and I get it, and that's something that I battle with just in this business. We've actually talked with LIV Tour, and that's something that we've had discussions about. Like,
Oh,
we
y'all
could-
doing content for them?
Well, we were in talks with them, and it's like we could get a bag, but it's like, do we want it from where it comes from? Especially
Yeah.
when our messages, we're trying to be more inclusive
Yeah.
with the game. We're trying to make golf more inclusive, but the people that are sponsoring it is not even inclusive in life.
Yeah.
You know,
the people whose money, the people that are sponsoring it, obviously are like
Yeah.
big brands and stuff, but it's like the backing.
The backing
the
is like
ultimate
they're not
funding.
only are they not inclusive in golf, but they're like you're not even inclusive in life. So it's like it's
Yeah.
that old a wise man once said, Tupac Shakur, he said, yeah, you made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. You know,
Yeah.
so it's
Don't
like
let them crack you up.
yeah,
Crack you up.
it's
A pimp
That's what
smack you up.
that's what Rory's saying about DJ.
Literally.
exactly yeah.
Let's go,
You
dude.
made a G today,
G
but you made it in a
today.
sleazy
It's
way.
that's a big G though.
Yeah, you made 125 million
Yeah.
Yeah.
today, but fuck it.
Right? I don't know.
Well, you just go. I mean, like what what could they do to put you at ease or to put you, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what could the backing do?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or the LIV Tour came out and
completely revamp their human rights system.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know, when it all comes down to it, like women aren't even allowed to like fucking drive out there, dude, let alone play golf. And it's like, so now we're gonna do this company and like, yeah, you're just getting the bag for yourself, and it's like obviously you don't support the politics.
Yeah.
But when you're providing your face and you're influencing, you know, you have this big fan base and you're the one that's influencing. It's like you have to think about like, at the end of the day, there's some part that you're saying you're okay with it, and it's like, you know, you can set up your family, but at what cost?
You know, there was in my brand of TikTok or my algorithm, they send us there's a lot of church like type jokes and stuff like that.
Sure.
And there was these girls in this small church singing in front of the church, and it was horrible.
Okay.
Horrible.
Yeah.
And everybody on TikTok was just crushing them. And I go, I didn't like it or make fun, but I got the link and send it to my buddy, and we kind of talked, and I go, I would never, but I go, I did kind of support it because sharing the link goes into the algorithm, which is what you're saying. So you're like, oh, I would never, like, I don't agree with these people because I've been crushed on the internet and it feels horrific.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse on earth. And I go, I would never add to this publicly, to this
to that narrative,
to this venom.
Yeah.
But I did text and the
at the end of the day,
the TikTok algorithm. No, the texting a link to someone outside the platform
is, like a
is
huge
the highest
value in the algorithm.
I go, in essence, like just in what you're saying, I go, well, I didn't publicly support it, but I did support it.
Yeah.
And you like we get to vote for president once every 4 years. I go, we get to vote every view. Every like is a vote for. We're here. We have careers because people have done that to us.
Yeah, they voted yes.
They did. Sorry, better. They did. So you go, hey, do they support everything you do in your personal life? Probably not. But they were like, from what we know of what's going on here, we enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good take right there.
I got too heavy. Sorry.
No, it's a good take.
No, so
It's
you know,
very
the
accurate.
fans supported that handicap joke that I made earlier.
They did.
That's right.
That's why. Well, all right. So would you? You were like, I'm not gonna get the bag from the LIV Tour, but if you said you would watch it.
Well, here's the thing. I say that, and then 20 minutes ago, we both were on the phone being like, we got to get this fucking LIV Tour back.
Yeah, dude.
So it's just...
Okay, and here's why. Here's why.
We got to get this bag.
Listen,
dog.
man, like, even, you know, it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard to turn down money.
But here's the thing, too, that you don't even know what products you consume.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You don't even know what stuff that you buy that is funded by, you know, either that or things that are worse.
Because it's not like America. It's not like we're not scot-free.
No.
Everything that we get
that's an
sponsored
overwhelming slippery slope.
Yeah.
To go down that.
So that's, you know, to an extent, like, all right, you get that. For me, it's like, all right, money.
Yeah.
Money is money. Okay, it comes, it goes, but it's always there. It's been in no matter where your money is coming from, it's been somewhere gross,
somewhere bad,
somewhere gross. So the way that I look at it is
those
like,
bills
all right,
you were flipping through before we started.
Bad money.
Bad money.
That's been in someone's asshole. That has had cocaine on it.
Definitely has cocaine on it.
There's
100%. A $1 bill in Los Angeles has cocaine on it.
100%, dude.
Dog, I know my money's got cocaine on
it.
Okay.
So you're
from
like
firsthand, I know these dollar bills.
from first nostril, I know. No, but what I'm saying is that we don't even know where our dollars go from what we support and what we buy and the things that we do.
At the end of the day, money's evil.
Yeah, money is
evil.
Ultimately evil. It exchanges hands. So why not fucking get the most of it
Get bagged
and then use your money to make your life as good as possible.
And if you like, technically, I mean, if we want to let ourselves off the hook, we can't, because we've already given them 15 minutes of press. Dude.
Exactly.
So we're already guilty.
So
we're
let's
already
get
guilty.
Guys, Live Tour. If you're watching this, please sponsor
Dude,
us.
that's the bag, bro.
We want to come. When they initially reached out, they literally were like, we want you guys to MC events.
Yeah, we will do it.
We will come there. We will MC
it.
the fuck out of it, dude. We'll make it look
Anything
so good.
you don't want us to mention about your personal life, we won't.
We will not.
Yeah.
So let us know.
Well, the
next
you know,
event.
the biggest fast food chain in America is Subway.
Yeah.
And their spokes guy
Yeah.
did the worst things.
The worst thing imaginable.
And then you go, footlong meatball sub for $5.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
nah, we're good. Dude. We're still gonna.
Yeah.
It's still.
$5 though, dude.
$5, dude, for
I
a
think-
foot long sub.
I think you can go like, hey, I have a conviction or personal preference to not support it. But if you decide to with your family and financial and I can't be like, get on my level.
No,
That's
no.
the thing we're talking about.
And that's literally what has happened to society as a whole. It's just
you got to live by my value system.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You exist in your fucking
In
space,
yours,
and I'll exist in mine. And guess what? We can still pound it at the end of the day.
Let's go, dude.
You know what I'm saying? You know?
And if you get and you could just justify the like, what if we get this bag and then we're gonna give 90% of it to charity to start
Whoa.
Okay,
You can't just be giving our bag to charity, dude.
Yeah, whoa.
90%.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Or what? Yeah. Rory's saying, hey, DJ, he's allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You want to hear a story about DJ, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is from a current PGA. I'm close with a couple of guys on tour. Not
Okay.
to brag.
Uh-oh.
He goes,
Drama alert.
no, this puts him in a favorable light.
Oh, favorable alert.
Yeah. So you don't want to hear it anymore?
No, big time. I still want to hear it.
The guy I'm friends with, I go, who like on the tour is like, who are the guys that are like cool and who are the guys that we don't like not in the squad?
Yeah.
And he goes, well, he said he gets to the tournament on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Stem, stretches, massages, range for 3 hours, short game, irons, driving range. He goes, we did on tour. DJ, this is like just unbelievable athletic ability, just natural. Came out Wednesday night, hit 4 drives, was on the putting green for 20 minutes and won the tournament.
Yeah. That's
And he goes, I just, it makes you so, it's like a comics. Some comics are like that. They're
That's
just
how
so
I.
good.
That's how I operate. Well, it's not that good, but that's how I operate. If I have to hit the range before, I don't hit the range.
Never.
I don't hit practice shots.
Never. You just
I,
go.
I don't do the homework. I don't study for the test. I wing it.
And that's why you're playing from the white tees.
Damn right, dude.
Yeah, but I am crushing it on stage.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is true.
Yeah.
But like my best sets are like getting there 2 minutes before my set. I'm not writing anything
You
down.
can't
I can
think of
literally
anything,
walk.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. Some people just operate like that.
Sebastian Maniscalco, right? He's the biggest touring comedian currently in America. I've heard this. I don't want to say this wrong, but he at the Comedy Store, which is right here on Sunset or wherever it is.
Yeah.
He was working at. I've heard the story secondhand. He was working as a waiter across the street, and he would prepare his sets just like you in front of the mirror, in front of the over and over, very scripted, very rehearsed. He was waiting tables. Somebody ran over and said, "Hey, so and so missed their spot. Can you come over?" And he goes, he would never perform like that. And he said, he went over, and he was so free and loose, and he crushed, and it changed his whole career.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like meaning like
'Cause you're freed up. Your mind's free.
And it was so much more funnier.
overthinking.
Yeah, more relatable.
Because you've ultimately.
Yeah.
I mean, there is something with warming up. I mean, you got to stretch. You got.
I have. If I don't warm up, I'm bad for
stretch.
12 holes.
Yeah.
But like as far as your
12?
mind,
yeah.
yeah, it takes him a long time. Like
Yeah.
he needs to hit 100 balls on the range,
Literally.
and it's true. Like you get your body, But as far as like comedy, like you've already done the work mentally.
Yeah.
You know what you like can say, and if you're talking today and you're warming up your brain and your mind, like you should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be fine.
Yeah, and maybe there's something. Maybe if he did, in DJ's defense, maybe if he did practice and warm up, that would.
Yeah.
He
It
can't
would
play-
muddle it up,
or
a
he'd
little.
be exhausted by
Yeah.
Sunday, or
Yeah.
you don't know. Yeah.
It's very true.
Because if you've ever been standing over the ball and you have 35 swing thoughts, you're not gonna hit a good shot.
No.
But if you're just up there just whacking it off acid,
Sometimes you do. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
I followed Jason Day for an entire round. First hole to 18. And I walked, not played. And I was exhausted.
Yeah.
I was exhausted.
Was this at
Southern Hills.
Southern Hills?
Yeah.
How was that, by the way? Because Griff and Jake went.
Oh, yeah.
They were there.
Well,
And they were kind of upset about it because the $12 beer or $20 beers and $12 hot dogs, and they're like, dude, in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they were mad about that, and then
expensive.
they were mad that it was difficult. Like you couldn't really see the golf. Like you were pretty far removed, and it was so crowded.
I don't think I've been to enough to know which would be a good one.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Like I've been to enough NASCAR tracks to know, like, hey, don't go to. You're not going to enjoy Pocono.
Got it.
Like go to
really?
Charlotte.
Okay.
That's gonna be. Yeah, I don't know enough.
Why is that? What?
Just the tracks, and sometimes the way they're split up, and there's long course, short courses, road courses. Like if I want to take y'all to a race for the first time ever, there was like five tracks that I would take you to.
Okay.
Yeah,
One of them would be Talladega.
Talladega, Daytona,
Daytona.
Bristol is like a coliseum. It's very short, but it's a you can see
Everything.
See the
Whoa.
whole thing. It's
Never
unbelievable.
been. Never.
Yeah,
I've
me
been
neither.
to F1 event, but not.
You been to F1?
I think it was F1. It was up in the Bay Area at Sears Point or something. It was the Indy cars.
I think it's
That's
the
cool.
same. They're the same. It's the same live money category.
Yeah.
F1.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
big time, dude.
100%.
Yeah, I think
After watching the Netflix
they're
documentary,
buddies.
you're
I
like,
think they're
ah.
buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What would be a course? What would be what's a good to view a golf in person? What do you need? What do you want?
I think Masters, just for the fact that everything's cheap.
Okay.
There's not a lot
yeah,
of,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no cell phones, so it's more free. Like you're not getting people like holding up their phones
Yeah,
and filming
yeah.
stuff. Everything's cheap. You're allowed to walk the whole course.
Yeah.
But on the same end, it's like, where does that money come from? It's called
Yeah.
the Masters.
Yeah.
called the
So-
Masters, and it's on a plantation.
Master.
Yeah. And people are like, it's the Masters of the
Think
game.
about it.
Shut up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Think
It's
about it.
not.
That, I will say, before that conversation ever took place, I never even
Put two and two
considered
together.
that.
Yeah.
I'd never considered that because it's always been like, there's
Masters.
books
I didn't
about
think about it either.
There's books about mastering the game of golf. Like you're
Yeah, but it's
mastering.
not where it's from.
Yeah,
It's not where it's from.
debatable, but also it's not necessarily a coincidence.
Where do you think the master bedroom comes from?
I've heard that. I've heard that
Oh,
before.
I've heard that.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, every money is going to be coming from it. So the Masters is good
For viewing.
for viewing. I think. I mean, I've never been, but I've heard nothing but good things.
Same. I've heard it's just spectacular.
But I went to 'cause we played. I played at Bannon Dunes. I played at the Pebble Beach.
Ben and Dunes
and
is
I,
great.
And I
Ben
go.
and Dunes is great.
Well, I go. Hey, you know what? Like, you know what's fun about golf? Birdies.
Yeah.
And I could do that at my home club.
yeah.
Like I mean, it's so far to get to because I live on the East Coast.
Yep.
So it's like to get to Bannon Dunes was like it was fun. I
was a
enjoyed
trek
it
for you.
A trek, and I
Yeah.
was like, I could go down to my club and like knock a birdie and feel the same
Feeling.
Yeah.
adrenaline rush.
The same chemicals in my brain.
Yeah,
I
really.
agree with
The
that,
same
but there is
dopamine.
Yeah.
there is something about. I mean, shooting 110 at your home club is going to suck, but shooting 110 at Bannon Dunes
Yeah.
is going to be a little better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because
yeah.
we went out there and it was a trek for Stots too. He had like a 15-minute drive to the airport, missed his flight. So
By
like,
1 minute because the asshole wouldn't
Stotts
take my
gets it,
golf
dude.
bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stots gets it. But I went out there. Yeah, I love just most of like my my reverence for the game is always been that mini vacation and like being as much as I want to act like I hate the outdoors and this and that. It is nice to be like, dude, you're playing right on the water.
Yeah.
When we played, it was like sun setting, still no wind at all.
Oh,
it was just like
unbelievable.
it was one of the most crazy experiences of my life.
That's like a dudes go play golf.
It was
Yeah.
it was
do
awesome.
anything
Did
else
you play the
there.
par 3 course?
Yeah.
Did you put it on
At
18?
night.
Did you put
down the hill?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to do that so
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I feel like I would make it within 5 shots. If you give me
Dude,
5
I
shots.
put it
I
to 2
forgot
feet,
about
dude.
that.
I put
Did
it
you?
to 2 feet, dude.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh
it was-
yeah, that
yeah.
we posted that one.
Yeah, that was fun. And the caddy master.
Okay.
was like, I was like, what are the secrets? He was like, put it on 18. And I was like, you're fucking with me.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, put it on 18. And it worked out.
Wow.
And everyone in my group was like, what are you about to do, bro?
Yeah.
You're like, don't worry about it.
2 feet, dude.
Let's
See,
go.
I want to do that. I want to play that. I want to do that and get a great video. I want that to be my first hole-in-one.
Oh, that'd
we
be cool.
we could arrange that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting behind you, but there's like 9 sums.
Yeah.
Play that, but yeah, it's fun after dinner.
See, that sounds great.
Do they if a course has not reached out to you, who messages them?
Jake.
That's Jake. He's our mom /
does.
manager.
Yeah, he's got.
And what does he say?
So his initial hustle back in the day.
And who at the course?
Okay, so he would call the head pro,
Okay, so you would call the pro shop and ask for the head pro
or assistant pro,
and leave a message if he's not there.
Usually they're there,
Yeah.
but yeah, usually you say, hey, the pitch was.
Yeah, back
So
at
now-
this was
can't wait
before
for
we
this.
had
This
our
is before,
podcast.
because now that we have the podcast, we
Like-
get to be like,
Hey,
oh, we
yeah,
have
yeah.
this podcast.
We have a platform. We'll
We have
tag
this-
your course.
We'll tag your course.
Yeah.
We'll geotag it. We'll
Yep.
take a bunch of stories.
Yep.
Yep.
Which is something that me and my girl went out to Hawaii
Yep.
last year, and we got to play like, what's
She
it?
played
Kapalua.
Kapalua. She does golf.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Kapalua. We got to play like these dope courses for free
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's like, oh, I got this platform.
Yep.
Before that,
Yep.
what the hustle was.
Jake would call because he was a caddy at what was the course Brentwood. He's a
Okay.
caddy at
Yep.
Brentwood.
Yep.
So he would call and say that he was the assistant pro at Brentwood and wanted to come out and play, bring whoever,
With
and
no platform.
with
at
no
the
platform,
time.
just
No
assistant
platform.
pro,
Assistant pro, all right.
industry,
Oh, yeah.
and
I get that.
it worked.
Did it?
Yeah,
Yeah, because then you'd be like, yeah, if you ever want to come out, you just ask for me.
yeah.
And then
They
and he
never
never did.
come out.
No one would ever do that.
No.
And then nor would they check the website to see if he worked there. I guess.
Exactly. And I'm sure he probably gave him the name of the assistant pro or the pro.
Dang.
So it was like well calculated,
Smart.
well executed. Now, like Mark said, we have a little bit of a platform and we
Yeah,
can
dude,
just
dude,
be like,
dude.
hey, we're coming. And if they say no, then we're like, well, you're idiots. And we move
Yeah.
on to the next course.
You got a different hustle?
Well, all right. So I am me. I can't. So we tour and we're in town.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have my assistant call
Ooh.
and say, hey, I represent John Crist. He's a comedian and he loves to play golf. And I say the name of the place that it's sold out in the town.
Ooh, whatever.
So he's sold out at the Wiltern
Yeah.
in LA. Then they're
Drop that life flex.
yeah, they're trying to then because
Yeah.
you're just trying to calculate, but then and then you go and I don't want typical. I'll pay.
Yeah.
I just want to get on if it's
I
private.
Won't. I won't pay.
You won't pay.
Yeah, and I'm not sold out at the Wiltern.
No, I know.
So I will have to take any way possible.
Yeah.
But I just want like if it's Saturday at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Like
You want to play when you want to
I want
play.
to play when I want to play.
Yeah.
And I want if it's private.
Yeah.
I want to have access.
Mm-hmm.
And but the other angle is I'm a member of a club, and that's a thing.
Yes.
The pros call
Call
the
on
other
your
pros.
behalf.
Yes. I'm a member at this club.
Yeah.
No, the pro calls go, John's a member, he's going out there.
Yeah.
Because I talked to our pro, he said there's about a quarter of the tee times that are just left empty for that.
Oh.
Just because we live in a pretty prestigious club where we're living in Nashville. A
Yeah.
lot of people are, he's like, that's a thing amongst club owners.
Yeah.
Just we'll get you, you get us.
Yep.
Type
It's
situation.
actually like I know a guy he started some sort of like matchmaking business, like online
Really?
platform
Ooh.
that kind of does that, where it's like if you're a member at this club,
Yeah.
you can also play here because of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can I
You
forget
can
what
swap
that-
days.
Yeah.
I know what you're
got a
talking
great-
about.
I got a great question.
What?
My buddy's a member at a club. Are you a member anywhere?
No.
Member anywhere?
Mm.
Okay. All right. So he goes, hey, come out and play. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Meet me on the range. 2 weeks later, hey, come out and play. Third week, he goes, hey, check in at the pro shop.
Oh.
Meaning like, oh, I got to pay now. You know what I'm saying? Because if you were in town,
Yeah.
we're buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, come out and play at Legends.
Yeah.
You're assuming that I got it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's part of the the thing.
Yeah.
I go, hey, come out and play at my place. But then if you're like, hey, next week, how often can you play?
Sounds like your buddy needs to partner up with the Live Tour.
Yeah, right?
He's a little stretch.
He goes,
Wow.
hey, because it's like $120 for a guest or something.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, it's cool. John, come through. We're buddies. And then he goes, hey, third time. He goes, check into the pro shop.
Yeah, see, like that's wild, dude. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's happened to where we've showed up and it was like, yeah, so it's just like this for the fees, and it's like, no.
No, they suggested. You're like, so are you all
because they're like,
together, or-
we should play this course. All right, yeah, we'll come up play. And they're like, so it's just like $40 for the tee time. It's like, well, wait a second.
Yeah.
That's not
what we talked about
That's
on the
not
phone.
what we talked about.
That's
on
also
the
not
phone.
what we not talked about.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's
But they
fucked
don't know
up.
the rules.
See, whenever someone invites me, I'm always like, hey, what's your Venmo? Like, and then let them be like, don't worry about it or whatever. But that's like
Just at least say
that's a weird way.
Stop by the pro shop.
Stop by the pro shop.
Did you take money from this guy or something? Or
Oh, gambling?
Yeah.
No. But that's also a way to out Venmo you. Do you want to? I usually would do that.
Yeah.
If I would do that before I'd take somebody's $120.
Yeah. I would never be rude and be like, go stop by the pro. That's like rude.
Invite someone to play at your club.
Yeah.
Like, stop, check into the pro shop.
yeah, that's definitely.
Did you reciprocate?
All right, that might be on me because I've never invited him to mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, he might.
John, that's on you, John.
Dude, you're
Yeah.
right. You
Hey,
know what?
John,
You're right.
What are you
Dude,
doing,
you're
bro?
right.
You
Yeah,
just taking this guy's free member
Yeah,
bonus,
dude.
bro?
Jesus, he pays so much to be a
goes,
member there.
Where do you want? He goes, you want to come play? And I go, yeah, sounds good. And then he invited me again. And then I was like, I should have invited him.
You should have. That's what it was. He wants to play with you at your course.
Now it's funny if you like Nate Bargatze. You know Nate Bargatze?
Yeah.
He got me for my birthday. We always have a bit about the girls that work at the custom golf ball shop.
Okay.
They go, let me guess, 69. Like they're like every time.
Yeah.
They want the number. What do you want? They go, what is with these guys? They're
Yeah.
like, what do you want the number to be? 69? He's like, oh, they're like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
But he put,
But we do.
of course you do.
But I do.
It's hilarious.
But there's like a lot of funny things that people like check the sand trap or what, or like if you find this ball in the woods or whatever. You've
Yeah.
seen a million of them.
Yeah.
I thought the funniest possible thing, he put my phone number.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And I go, if you're like at like, the best, if you're at Troubadour, it's the best course in Nashville. If you're at Troubadour and somebody's like, hey, dude, I found your Pro V. But if you're at like Harpeth Hills, which is like the worst.
Okay.
If you found somebody, you're like, hey, I'll meet you at the gas station. I was
Dude,
like, no,
that's
dude.
Please don't.
so funny.
Your real cell phone number.
That's
so good.
fucking funny, dude.
That used to be back in the day when like my buddies would like post fake Craigslist ads for like $2,000 Honda Civics.
And then put
and then put my number.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, dude, I'm not selling a red Honda Accord.
like, what are you talking
And my
about?
buddies are just cracking up.
if somebody somebody did text me, I think I found your ball.
Really?
Yeah, but our home course, everybody knows each other.
Yeah,
It's funny,
yeah.
but yeah.
That's hilarious.
actual-
That's a great like gag gift.
Text your actual number.
I like
Yeah.
the one that says return this ball for a free beer in the pro shop.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then people actually go to do it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh, it's not theirs.
no. No, but it's not like a real thing. But they just
Yeah.
like get people to be like, oh, this is cool.
I
I'll
can
do
get a
this.
free beer?
Yeah, no. You
Golf
can't.
golf humor on the internet is just the difference between golf humor on the internet and golf humor in real life. Real life course golf humor is the worst.
Yes.
Other
It's
guys,
so hack and
it's
annoying.
horrible,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, like whatever. I can't
Yeah,
even
people
do
are like, what's your handicap? And the
Yeah.
other guy's like,
Yeah,
or like someone comes up short on a putt and like, oh, dude, you hit it with your purse, Sally.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's like just
Ugh.
very like like or the sand or like you can look at like just like
Yeah.
tough. But some of the golf humor, the meme, it's
Online.
just so stellar.
Yeah, there's.
I
some good
figured out
stuff.
I'm standing too close to the golf ball. After I hit it,
Jesus.
Or like the guy, it's always you drive by a guy, and he drives by, and you got to do some kind of hit him straight where you're like, I'm gonna be out here for. It's my second ball, or like whatever.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I've got bits that I do to like randos on the golf course.
Yeah.
I love your bits.
My bits are good.
What?
Like pretty much any any person I see at the golf course, I always point at him. I'm like, there he is.
Yeah.
You know,
There he is.
And,
And
like,
I was
it's-
like, oh, hey.
it's so funny because like
What?
young guys don't get it. They're like, what? But old guys
Get it.
love it,
Live.
dude.
Yeah,
They're like, no, there he is.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're all out here.
It's so fun.
I think Craig Ferguson.
Yeah.
He's a late night guy. I've seen him live. He closed on a golf street joke.
Oh,
You know what a street joke is?
no,
Like
yeah.
No, but it was so. It's like two guys are on 18, and it was for $500 or whatever. It's very significant. It's a very significant round of golf. He's about to putt from 3 feet, and a funeral procession goes by, and he takes his hat off, puts his club down, puts a moment of silence, sheds a tear, and the guy goes, "Dude, that was an awesome show of emotion, dude. I really appreciate that." He goes, "Well, shit, I was married to her for 30 years." Or
God damn it.
That's good, dude.
that's like a golf. That's a golf
Yeah.
joke. Yeah.
The golf
yeah.
street joke.
Yeah, like a golf. You tell
Ah.
that if you're a single in a threesome with other guys, that's your in.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah.
Just hate on
Yeah.
your wife or girlfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
And
love that.
they love that, dude.
Which is sad.
That's that one. Yeah, very.
How much time have we done?
We've done over an hour. And,
Okay.
and I don't think we have any greens fees to pay this week.
We don't have any greens fees to pay.
What does that mean? Is that a joke
It
from?
means we need ad money, people. So
Yeah.
live
Green fees.
golf.
Oh, yeah.
We
Live
will work
Yeah.
for you.
We will
Promise.
read good ass ads. We will MC good ass events.
And then on the Live, we always like to shout out our homies over at Live Forever Golf. Just a great clothing company and a couple of dudes looking to change the game in the right way.
That's right.
So go support them. They've been with us since the beginning. They've always supported us, so we'd like to return the favor.
Yep.
As far as a question this week, I think we've talked about questions. so
Yeah,
we don't need to
we
do
questioned
that.
the fuck out of everything today.
John, can you plug your stuff
All your
for
stuff.
us? All
of
your
it?
stuff.
John B. Crist on the internet everywhere.
Everywhere.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And then my specials on YouTube. What Are We Doing? Just came out a week ago, and it's already been seen in over 45 countries. Probably
Let's go,
Probably
dog.
the Middle East, honestly.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's
The
it.
biggest
Big fan.
Saudi Arabian comedy special
Of the year.
of the year.
Of the decade, maybe.
Let's go, dude.
Y'all go check out John's stuff. Stots, you got anything you want to plug? You got any days coming up?
I'm
Y'all
gonna.
coming to Nashville anytime soon?
We will be definitely coming to Nashville. I don't know when. But San Diego, I'm actually DJing an event June 17th.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna be out this weekend. I'm up in San Diego.
No, I'm in. I'm going to New York this weekend.
June 17th.
Yeah, so it's gonna be.
Where's it at?
It's at a windmill.
Ooh, okay.
Underground like thing where it's like a windmill party. So come see me. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
My, that sounds sick.
It's gonna be. It should be pretty fascinating. It's a cool venue. It's gonna be fun. Mark, what about you? What do you got to plug?
When does this podcast come out? Sunday?
Yeah.
Nothing. You can always follow me on the socials, Mark Smalls, twitch.tv/Mark Smalls Live.
Boom.
And be on the look on the YouTubes. I will be dropping another like 15-minute mini crowd work type special type thing. Just filmed it this weekend. I'm excited about it. So.
Nice.
There you have it.
Thank you, John, for
go.
coming to do this pod.
Mine is
which
Net Positive. I have a podcast called Net Positive.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
There you go.
Good time. Yeah.
There you go.
Hop on there.
Hop on there, folks. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.
Catch you next time. Bye.